Yo, what's going on, guys? Johnny GB here, bringing you guys week 2 of the PMC. We are taking on Mastodon and the Mastodon Gastrodons. And you guys see the team preview there. He brought Sandslash, Galvantula, Goodra, Moltres, Medicham, and Linoon. Now, of those that I actually prepped for, I prepped for Goodra, Medicham, Galvantula, and to an extent Sandslash. I mean, I do have stuff for Sandslash, but to an extent Sandslash. And I really was not prepared for Moltres or Linoon. Now, Linoon's kind of a one-trick pony. It's going to be your Citrus Berry, your Belly Drum, E-Speed, etc. So, I have solutions to that, so that's not much of an issue. But one thing in this battle I will explain now. I did misgen my Volcanion. I ended up overriding the actual set that you guys saw in Team Preview. And this is the exact same Volcanion that I had last week versus Verd. So, when I saw it, when I was starting to really, when I was choosing my Pokemon, I saw it and immediately knew that the strategy I had going forth was gone. And once I found that out, I was already tilted. So we'll get right into the battle here, and since my Volcanion set was misgened on my part, it was no longer my lead, so I ended up just leading Miltank so that I could get... Or I ended up leading Zygarde, simply because it was just a good lead versus him. Now, I wanted to go Volcanion here, so that way I didn't have to worry about free rocks on my side of the field, because I really don't want to have Hitmonchan. Hitmonchan, because of no Gothitelle, no Nihilego, can't do much. Instead, he makes just the nice middle ground play, goes for Earthquake instead, and now my Volcanion is severely weakened. Should have just stayed in with Zygarde, gone for 1,000 Waves, knowing the Sandslash can't do much to me, trap it, kill it, no more rocks, no more Rapid Spin for him. So here he goes out to Goodra. I'm just going to click Toxic since it's the same Volcanion, and guess what? Same results from the same Volcanion. It's going to go out and miss a Toxic. Missed 2 last weekend versus Verd, and missed as another one. So here I'm just going to end up sacking off my Volcanion, because I have nothing to switch into a Draco Meteor from a Goodra, and down goes the Volcanion. My fault on the misgen. So I'm just going to go out to Miltank here. I'm going to get me some rocks up on my side of the field, because he does have that Moltres that does not like Stealth Rocks. So he goes out to Flame and Mow the Moltres, and this is where Body Slam probably would have worked better, because I only had Iron Head, and Iron Head doesn't do much, and he can just roost off the damage. So he's going to show off the Tailwind. This is where I got really scared, because Tailwind plus Mega Medicham is threatening. So I'm going to go for the Thunder Wave here. So now we slow down the Moltres, which is, it's a good step, because Moltres can be a little bit of an issue to my team. So I'm just going to go to my Zygarde here, as not really sure what this Moltres wants to do moveset-wise. I mean, it probably has Hurricane. I saw Tailwind, so I thought Toxic. And here he's going to go for the Burnout, which is going to do very little, but now it becomes just a pure flying type. So he's going to show actually the Hidden Power Ice. So this Moltres was prepared, as I'm just going to go for the 1,000 arrows here and do about 30% to this Moltres. Actually, it does about 35%. Because now I put it in a spot to where if it comes back in, it's going to die to Stealth Rocks. So I'm going to just go out to my Miltank here. As he's going to show he has Psychium Z. So now we've seen 3 moves of his. I'm not sure if he has any, or we've seen all 4 of his moves. He has Extrasensory, he has HP Ice, Tailwind, and Burnout. So here my Miltank's going to be severely weakened, but I do just go for the Milk Drink this next turn while he is still paralyzed. Now the Tailwind's gone. And this was a perfect chance for him to actually go Medicham, which is his Sanjay. Now, I got what I want. I got Miltank. I able to use Milk Drink. He has his Medicham. I still have my Choppleberry. So I'm going to click T-Wave this turn to paralyze this Medicham. So this was the other part of that strategy I was talking about in the team builder. If I can paralyze the Medicham, force him out with Mega Pinsir, and set up a Swords Dance, we're good to go. He goes for the high jump kick. He is able to connect. And now Miltank eats it up. Barely. I go for the Thunder Wave. It connects. Alright, we're setting very nicely. Very nicely right now. We got Paralyzed Mega Medicham. And he's going to show off the Bullet Punch now. I was going to try to make a read on it to try to keep Miltank alive. But honestly, Miltank couldn't really hit much. So now here, I go to the Mega Pinsir. We're going to Mega Evolve and set up a Swords Dance, and he ends up staying in. As soon as I didn't see the switch out into Sand Slash, I was like, are we kidding right now? Are we kidding? And he's just going to go for the Ice Punch and take me out. Well, he's going to bring me down to 9 HP, and I'm going to save Mega Pinsir just in case somehow I can kill something. I know the Bullet Punch is coming, but I was just amazed that he didn't try saving his Mega Medicham. I guess with him being paralyzed, he's just trying to sack it off, I guess. So here, instead of trying to set up a bulk up, I just go for the Supersonic Sky Strike. Just the safest move for me to make. Because seeing how he's just trying to sack it off, it is the safest move for me to go for. And Thundurus will take out the Mega Medicham, and the crit didn't didn't matter. It did almost 230%. So here he goes to his Goodra now. He's already shown special to Goodra with the Draco Meteor, so I'm really expecting Ice Beam here. So I'm just going to go out to my Hitmonchan, and Hitmonchan can take an Ice Beam decently. Now, I want to Toxic this Goodra. He's going to go for the Draco Meteor. Hitmonchan is able to tank Draco Meteor. So we got 22 HP now. We can sit here in a very nice spot, go for the Toxic, and my Hitmonchan is blind as well. So now, I'm just in a bad spot because that's more residual damage I could have had. I go for the Bullet Punch. I was just trying to deal some damage to the Goodra at this point. He's going to go to his Galvantula. I don't have a Galvantula switch in, so I just go for the Thunder, or he's just going to go for the Thunder, knock out my Hitmonchan. So now we're down 5-3, and it's not looking good. I go out to my Thundurus here, simply because Fly will kill this Galvantula, and that's pretty much the only play I really have. And this is just a normal mistake by me. I had no idea Thunder hit me even in the air, and thankfully I'm lucky enough to live on 1 HP. It was something that it just escaped my mind. I'm already playing on tilt, Volcanion set, him staying in with the Mega Medicham versus Pinsir, so it was just not going to be in my favor there, just not with my playstyle. He's going to show the Papa Berry to gain HP. Instead of going for the Belly Drum, he just goes for the safe Extreme Speed, which I figured would happen. There's not much he could any other play he can do there. He can't risk me potentially KOing his Linoon. So here he's going to show the Double Edge. I clicked 1,000 Arrows. I should have gone for Extreme Speed, but I mean at that point Extreme Speed wouldn't have killed this thing. And this Linoon's actually just going to clean up with the mix of Extreme Speed and Double Edge versus my team, and we are going to take a 5-0 loss. And it was just a mix of bad prep, bad play. Mastodon played great, made very good reads. Turn 1 with the Earthquake on the Zygarde, and then sacking off his Medicham with it paralyzed versus my Mega Pinsir. Just another very good play on his part that there wasn't much I could have done for it. I mean, sucks I didn't have the Volcanion I wanted, but it happens. I mean, there's not much I can say about it. It was just, I played bad. I had essentially 2 useless sets, I would say, with a third, kind of like a third, like 2 1/3 bad sets, with Iron Head over Body Slam on Miltank. The Volcanion set just not even being the correct set, and just the Hitmonchan. That was just the worst set versus the team he brought because it couldn't hit anything. And if you tend to bring more than 2 bad sets, then more than likely you're going to lose the game, and that's what happened here. I just had, in a sense, 2 Pokemon that couldn't do anything, and a third, or a fourth, I would say a fourth because of just 1 move. If I had Body Slam, it would have been much more useful. But we fall down to 0-2, -6. We take on Phantom Base and the New York Cosmogs next, and his team is very threatening, so I'm hoping we can pick up our first win of the season there against Magearna, but right now it's not looking good for us here in the PMC. I would say after this game I've thought of some severe changes to the team that really help out a lot of the stuff I'm weak to. Trying to get rid of some of the rock weaknesses, so keep an eye out here in the next coming weeks for potential transactions, talking with the front office here, see what is the best course of action to fix the team, if any. Honestly, there may not be any good options to fix the team. So if you guys enjoyed this battle, go ahead, leave a like on the video, comment any other misplays that I did there, or any way I could have potentially came back. Again, I mean, Mastodon played great, made good aggressive plays, and really, really just outplayed, outprepped me for sure that game. So, with all that being said, guys, I am Johnny GB, and I'm out.